Hi, students. I am your instructor, Meg Phelps, and I'm really excited to jump into this class because we are going to be looking at art, and I love looking at art. I find art very exciting to look at and very joyful too. It's a very joyful experience for me. Even if art is not your thing, it is two things you can't deny. One, it is everywhere. And two, it's very powerful. It's used as a form of power in our society, and it's a really powerful form of communication. So I think that understanding power is always better than not understanding power. So at the very least, you'll come away from this course with some tools to better understand art, and at the most, you might find it a joyful experience the way I do. So I'm really glad you're here. I tend to think of this course as a journey. And as we start out on this journey together, I'm going to ask you for something really special and really kind of sacred. I'm asking for you to trust me. I have a lot of experience with art, with artists, looking at art and talking about art. And I have tons of experience teaching about art. I started out in teaching because I was in it for all the fame and money that comes with it, right? So that really hasn't worked out. But I did learn that I love being on learning journeys. I love being a part of your learning journey. I find them very exciting, very rewarding. And witnessing your learning journey is something that gives me a lot of joy and a lot of hope for the future. So please trust me. Every single thing I do, whether it's how I teach the course, how I give you feedback, how I design the course, how I put it together, the kind of pages I make, all of it is intended to serve your learning journey. I may not do everything perfectly, but it's always my intention to serve your learning journey. And I'm very grateful for your trust. So let's talk about how I've set up the course. There are two things that are essential to this learning journey. The first one is you practicing skills. You're going to practice the skills of observation, analysis, using vocabulary. And these are skills that translate to every field of study, not just art. And they are also skills that translate to job skills. And one of the great things is if you're uncomfortable with art, it's even better. The more you practice observation and analysis with vocabulary, especially something you're unfamiliar with, the more meaningful it is to you and the more you're developing your skills. The next thing you'll be doing is finding meaning for yourself. So I'm going to ask you to make connections that are meaningful to you, meaningful to your interests, to your curiosity, to your value system, to your culture. As I pointed out, art is all around us and very powerful. And if you develop the skills of finding meaning, then you have a whole lifetime of finding meaning in art all around you. All of the grading and all of the assignments are based on how you can demonstrate your learning journey to me. And this is where the trust comes in. I use assignments to create learning moments. Think of them as like roadside stops along your learning journey. And I use the instructions in those assignments as a way for you to demonstrate the learning that's happening for you. So try to think of instructions for each assignment as opportunities rather than barriers. If you follow all of the instructions, you'll be able to take advantage of that learning moment, and you'll also be able to demonstrate your learning. So whenever you can demonstrate your learning on an assignment, you're going to be earning points on that assignment. To get the most out of your learning journey, you really need to invest in it. One way to invest is by completing assignments. Trust that every assignment is a learning moment. I know you probably won't be able to get to every single assignment. That happens. I get it. Life is difficult for a lot of us. We have a lot of things going on. The course has a lot of flexibility built into it for real life. Check out the syllabus for what your options are. But the more you can take advantage of all those learning moments, the more invested you are in your own learning journey. Another way that you invest is to follow the directions. You might not be able to follow all of the directions all of the time, but the more you do, the more you'll get out of it. I guarantee it. Another way that I designed this course is that I have set up a learning community. What is a learning community? Well, what's nice about art is that it's a little different than some of the other topics you might encounter in education. It's not like nursing or math or engineering where there's only one right answer and it's really important to get the answer exactly right. It's not like that. Art is very open-ended. We all bring something unique to it. So if we work together as a community and we share our learning journeys, we're all learning from each other. All of us together create a really powerful learning momentum. So my intention for this course is to create opportunities to build that community. Who is in the learning community? Well, it's filled with a lot of people on learning journeys, including me. I'm not the boss here, actually. You might think of me more as like a community organizer. My job is to show you the ropes and share my learning journey with you. I'll share with you the tools that I use to organize my ideas and my thoughts around art. And you can use the tools that you practice here to develop your own tools down the line. You are part of the learning community. Your unique perspective, your unique experiences, your unique way of processing things in your brain, everything about you brings something unique to the learning community. There are other students in the learning community, and just like you, they are unique. They're gonna bring something that's valuable. And because we are using a textbook and we're looking at videos that are produced by other scholars, we have them sort of in our learning community as well. So by combining all of that together, a learning community becomes really powerful. A learning community is a way to spread ideas around, to create momentum, and also create diversity. And really, diversity is a healthy place for ideas to grow in. In fact, the more diversity, the healthier it is. So, just like you must invest in your own learning journey, to get the most out of the learning community, you need to invest in. An investment in the learning community means showing up. Participation is the key. You're free to take from the learning community, and I guarantee you will benefit from the perspectives that everyone brings and the things that you learn from the community. But you're also expected to add to the community. So it's a give and take. You can get something out of it, and you should always bring something to it as well. Another important part of your investment is being real. Authenticity is the key. What do you bring to the conversation? Not an algorithm, not AI, not Wikipedia, not what you heard your friends say, you and only you. So your thoughts, your ideas, your eyeballs, your observations, your experiences, your history, your culture, your values, that is what you should be investing into the learning community. It all works best if you sound like yourself, you sound like a human, you act like a human. That's why we have a whole unit on academic integrity. So you have the resources and confidence to show up as you. The last part of the structure of the course that I want to talk about is the assignments, scoring, and grading. The scores are actually based on your investment that we were just talking about, your investment in your learning journey and your investment in your learning community. Points for investing on your learning journey come from what I said before, practicing skills. They also come from finding meaning and making connections that are thoughtful and meaningful to you and being able to express those. The points you get for investing in your learning community are about sharing how you're practicing those skills. They're about sharing the meaning that you find in the art. And they're about showing up as your authentic self, the one and only you. Remember, AI is kind of the opposite of the one and only you. AI is everybody else's words kind of smooshed and scrambled together in ways that only an algorithm comes up with. So it's like the polar opposite of you showing up authentically for yourself. Being a witness to your learning journey and being a participant in this learning community is extremely sacred to me. It's very joyful, and I'm very much looking forward to it. Thanks so much. See you online.